Who are you?
French Montana, a.k.a. Julius Caesar.
French Montana, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Man, thank you, man. Embracing me with love.
French Montana, right off the bat, I want to begin with a quote. Ain't nothing more important than the moolah. Diamond chains, Slick Rick.
The ruler.
Slick Rick, the ruler.
Huh?
And to welcome you to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, French Montana, I have a gift for you, a Slick Rick t-shirt here for you.
Shout out to Slick Rick, a former native Bronx member like me that came up that's ignorant with the jewelry, with the minks, and just living that life. Shout out to Slick Rick, the ruler, and shout out to Vancouver.
And to top that off, also got you a Slick Rick LP as well.
Man, oh my God, I know you ain't do this, man. Look, I said I know you ain't do it, and it's called I Shouldn't Have Done It. I love it.
When did you first get into Slick Rick?
Slick Rick was kind of like the first people like the first person that really like brought their flashy lifestyle to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like he the first one that came in with 100 chains, looking like King Tuck, you know what I'm saying? Like Booker T, like just coming in there like, this is me, man. So no lottie dottie, we like to party.
So French Montana, here we are in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Columbia?
Canada! We could be in Colombia. What exactly is that over there? Could you please explain?
This is Julius Shisha.
Attached to
look, this came straight from Iraq. Right here. This is like the big, the big guys in Iraq smoke this Dubai, you know what I'm saying? You see a seal. It's not the regular hookah. You see the band. Everything is put together neatly and nice.
French Montana, here you are in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Did you see the movie Rumble in the Bronx at all?
Of course.
And Vancouver played the Bronx in that movie. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Did you notice that the Bronx didn't look like the Bronx in that movie?
Nah, because I felt like they shot it in Vancouver, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you could see mountains that didn't look like the Bronx. There ain't any mountains in the Bronx, are there?
Ain't no mountains in the Bronx. The projects look like mountains.
Now, I was wondering, French Montana, Bronx rappers, what can you tell the people about Tim Dog, Fuck Compton?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I love Compton. I don't want no problems when I go to L.A. Shout out to Compton. I love Compton. Shout out to Tim Dog. I mean, we grew up on these kind of things, man. Tim Dog, to the whole, digging in the crates movement. This was all around the same era, you know what I'm saying? So I fell in love with this, what got me into hip-hop.
What's interesting is there was a follow-up, or an answer record to that by Tweety Bird Loke. Fuck the South Bronx. This is...
Tweety Bird Loke. He was Loken when he did this.
This is Compton.
Loken when he did this. He tried to... honestly, South Bronx where hip-hop started. You can never say fuck the South Bronx. And, I guess he was just trying to get his name up at the time, and he was Loken. So, he was like going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at the time, trying to get his name up. So it's all love.
French Montana, wanted to ask you about the song Freaks. In it, you sample Dougie Fresh.
Hello, don't never pass me somebody with a shirt off looking like this and put it in my hand. See the shirt? Oh, my God. I can't even look at it. I got to put this down ASAP. You see this? Oh, my God.
But you do love Dougie Fresh. Like, you beatbox too, don't you?
Yeah. Shout out to Dougie Fresh. Shout out to Lil Vicious. I met both of them. I had the privilege to meet both of them, you know what I'm saying, after I did the record. And they both, embraced me with open arms. And, I kind of was mad I couldn't bring them out to at least one show to do the record together, bring the original back with the new.
Here we are in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I have a Moroccan gift for you to take it back to Africa right here. Some music from Morocco.
Who's this?
Various music from Morocco.
Arabian Delight. I'm trying to see if I know her. I might have ragged her before. You never know.
I guess I was curious, what's the music like of Morocco? A lot of it's instrumental. They have neat instruments, don't they, too?
Moroccan music is mostly Arabic music, French music. I'm just happy to be blessed to be the biggest rap artist they ever had that ever come out of Morocco as a country. So I'm blessed for that. So shout out to Morocco. They got a lot of artists. Shep Husney. They got a lot. They call them Shebs out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what you call a big artist out there. And they got their own little rap movement out there too. So shout out to Morocco.
French Montana, there's another Moroccan record I want to ask you about. If you turn it over, Morocco, I was curious about this map on the back of this record. It has your hometown on there.
Yeah, if you look close, this is Casablanca, this is where I'm from. This is Rabat. This is the Mecca of Morocco. You know, just to let you know the history. Agadir right here. This is where you go if you want to go to the beach and go on vacation. You go here. Marrakesh. This is like Vegas of Morocco. You know what I'm saying? Right here. See the tip right there? Look at that right there. This is where you go. This is where you go where you're tired of living in a third world country. Because what they don't show you outside this Morocco thing is Spain is right here. You know, so it's almost about 100 kilometers. So if you go to the tip right here, you can actually see Spain. So a lot of people attempt to go here and swim to leave a third world country. So this tip right here is really a historical place for a lot of people try to escape a third world country. So shout out to Morocco.
Pigeons, pigeon pastille. What's that like? Pigeon pastille. Have you eaten that?
Nah, I don't really like eating pigeon pastille.
What's it like? Have you heard what it's like at all? What does it taste like, eating pigeon?
I mean, it's different. You know, pigeons in Morocco is different pigeons from pigeons in New York and the United States. Because they filthy out here. Over there, people really... See how Mike Tyson, like really, like, you know, have like pigeons and raise them and everything. Honestly, I raised pigeons when I was young in Morocco. And I used to have, you know, they charge you more for the ones with the long neck. But so I raised pigeons when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, you're the first one I ever told that to. You know what I'm saying? But out there, they eat them. Over here, you eat them, you wake up with a drug addiction. So it's different.
French Montana, quote, I gunner like Carmelo, you soft like...
Gunner like Carmelo, you soft like marshmallow.
Yes, from a 2001 battle that you had.
But you see, I mean, a lot of people don't know that when I came up battling. I came up, you know, just like a regular rapper. I had the same history that everybody had. I grew up studying bars. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing for me to go bar for bar, get lyrical, this and that. But I couldn't make money being lyrical. So when I threw my swag with the mix, money started coming in. So I said, guess what? I'm gonna do this, but I can get there if we really have to be there. Just take me a day, you know what I'm saying, to write 16 bars that every word you hear gonna be like, whoo, whoo, whoo. You know?
What do you remember about rapping and battling Scarchild? You rapped and battled Scarchild in one of those battles.
Yeah, man. We was just coming up, man. I remember that day, man. It was like, we was all talking. And I was like, you know what? It was a thing called Fight Club. So where people would really go in there with literally $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 cash. And it was like a pool table. And you put the money on one side, the money on the other side. Whoever wins takes the money, you know. But I had my local folks from the Bronx where we was gonna take the money if we win or loss, regardless. So we went in there and we had the battle. It just so happened that shout out to Scarchild, shout out to Bizarre, that was his artist at the time, you know. So it was just like a moment, and you know I love it, man. I came up doing the same thing everybody did. Yeah.
What about Kennedy Fried Chicken? You ever been to Kennedy Fried Chicken in the Bronx?
Yeah, of course, man. Kennedy Fried Chicken is like our KFC. It's like Mr. Child in the projects. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Philippe in the projects. You go in there, them 4 wings with hot sauce is the best thing you can have in your life. I'm going to take you there one day.
Really? The Kennedy Chicken?
Yeah, Kennedy Fried Chicken. The red sign, Big Kennedy. You're going to love it.
Lastly here, French Montana, thanks for your time. I wanted to ask you about Camp Low, Bronx.
Camp Low. Damn, you took it back. Shout out to Camp Low and shout out to Kid Capri. This is all like legendary things, you know what I'm saying? You know, for you to do this, I know you went in searching for the South Bronx legends. And definitely shout out to Camp Low, shout out to Kid Capri, shout out to everybody that ever did it from the Bronx. We just, you know, we just rewriting history, so, you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to everybody. Damn, I love it.
Well, thanks so much, French Montana. Really appreciate your time. Got one last gift for you.
What's that?
You love Tupac, don't you?
Oh, my favorite ever.
And I have something here for you. It's the Bun B Rap Coloring and Activity Book.
Oh my gosh, shout out to Bun B.
And it features Tupac, Action Bronson, Rick Ross, a whole bunch of them. Check it out. Like, open up, you can see Rick Ross right there.
Yeah, shout out to Rick.
You get to draw it on yourself, so you can have the activity.
Damn, this is like, hold on. I'm gonna see wherever you pointed at. Let me open it.
There you have your Tupac.
Hey, I gotta draw him?
Yeah, there's a little activity here for you to do, so you can like fill in your own face where his face is. It's like an activity book.
Shout out to Tupac, man. Shout out to Bun B. Shout out to...
Has Action Bronson too as well in there. Action Bronson.
Oh, shout out to Action Bronson. Actually, him and Harry Fraud got an album coming out together, so definitely shout out to him.
The rap coloring book.
Yeah.
That's Willie D.
Damn.
There's a list of everybody on the back. There's tons and tons of rappers. Do you like coloring? Are you into activity books?
Colors. I love it.
It's going to be hours and hours of fun for...
Actually, I'm going to give this to my son. I'm going to let him color this in. Then I'm going to help him study, you know, so he can know what his father's into. I love this, man. This is really nice, actually. What was this? Big Crit, Riff Raff. You got Riff Raff in here?
There's Riff Raff in there as well.
MC Light, Kanye West. Y'all just got Kanye West just like this, huh? Black skinheads, huh?
There's a little activity, too, for you to do there.
Yeah? All right, cool. We're going to put it together. You got a heart on his shoulder. Yeah, I like you, man. You're cool as shit. What kind of shirt? That's Versace?
No, it's from Bershoes Angels, a thrift store in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Nah, I love it, man. I love it. I love the swag. Nah, what about the hat, though? That's like old school Biggie Smalls Kango joints. Like, you know, give me one more chance.
Actually, my mom got that for me in Scotland.
Yeah. Man, I love it. Like, y'all get this right here. What is that, Egyptian cloth, microfiber?
I think it's from Scotland as well. I think it's Green Robertson tartan. You really know your clothes. That's amazing.
Yeah, you know, I have to, man. I got to stay on top of, you know, top of the fashion.
Well, thanks so much for your time, French Montana.
Thank you, man. I want to tell you right here, you're really unique with everything you do, man. I don't usually, like, do interviews like that where I'm really look forward to do it, but I look forward to do your interview. You really, like, unique, man. Keep doing what you do. I love it.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
No problem. I appreciate your time.
And thanks very much, French Montana. Keep on rocking in the free world and do-do-do-do.
Don't drop that.
Actually, the worked.
Yeah, definitely. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Da 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 da.